Lawmakers want to reshape the state constitution, calling for a constitutional convention.
And that hasn't happened since 1906. It's been a while. 120 years to be exact. News 4's Dylan Brown is live at the Capitol. So Dylan, what would all of this mean?
Well, Kevin and Heather, essentially it would mean lawmakers, the 149 delegates we have at the time of that constitutional convention, could end up deciding the future of Oklahoma for the next 50 to even 100 years. It could also mean many things voters have approved on, even the last 6 years, could get tossed out.
Order. The objection, that'll be the order.
It's a move that could reboot Oklahoma, some lawmakers calling for a new constitutional convention.
We are trying to govern the most conservative state, arguably, in the country.
The last one ending in 1907. It was a bipartisan commission. Native American tribes were a part of it. The idea rejected by a vast majority of Oklahomans over 50 years ago.
The last time it was up, before I was born.
House Speaker Kyle Hilbert introduced it, but it's an idea from Governor Stitt.
Is something the governor had brought up a few weeks ago.
If approved by voters, it would create a commission with the governor, chief of the state Supreme Court, Speaker of the House and Senate, and their picks as co-chairs. The commission would shape it. Then 149 state delegates would vote on the changes. Eventually, that would be the new Oklahoma Constitution.
And then that Constitution, in its entirety, would then go to a vote of the people a second time.
This year, lawmakers wanting to change many things you voted on that are in the state constitution, like getting rid of TSET money dedicated to education, making cuts to Medicaid expansion, and cutting medical marijuana.
Send the marijuana issue back to a vote of the people and let's shut it down.
This could be a sort of shortcut.
I don't know if it's to play into the primaries.
Some lawmakers are concerned people won't be fully represented. The proposed commission isn't bipartisan.
If Democrats want more seats at the table, they need to win elections.
And doesn't include tribal nation leaders.
I'm not quite sure what the reasoning is there.
We absolutely are going to sit down with the tribes.
Senate Leader Kalani Paxton was asked if he thinks it should be bipartisan and tribes should be added.
You know, absolutely tribes, absolutely Democrats, absolutely Republicans.
Okay, so now it passed in the House, it heads to the Senate for a vote, and it's important to note here, we're going to have a different governor if this convention does get voter approved. This is Governor Stitt's last year in office as governor. Live at the Capitol, Dylan Brown, Oklahoma's News 4.